What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And today is another news edition episode where we go over this week's anime news, manga news, sometimes entertainment, sometimes movies, and some other cool things like that. But yo, if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray, and I'm with my co-host Owen. Owen, how you doing today, bro?
I am doing amazing, bro. It's summer out here in New York. Weather's amazing. Feeling good. Was just sick. Feeling a lot better now. I don't know. She's looking good today. Feeling that good right now.
Let's go, Brandon. I'm happy you're feeling better, bro. But we gotta start this one off, bro, with a little cameo by you, bro.
I
Yeah, I
got
can
you.
show
Got you.
your
Lokio, click that video and I'll explain as it goes.
okay.
Okay, so for anyone who plays any FPS games on the PS5 controller, we made an attachment that basically reduces trigger travel distance, just like that on the screen. It allows you to aim, shoot, and react quicker. So instead of having to buy like a scuff controller that costs $200 or like an Elite controller, what you do is you just slap this on the back of your controller, costs literally 19 bucks, and it has the same exact effect as the trigger stops on an Xbox Elite controller or the trigger stops on the DualSense Edge. And if you use code Anime Plus, you get 10% off of the already discounted price. So yeah, if you guys are, you know, COD players, Fortnite players, Apex, Overwatch, you play any FPS game, this will literally instantly make you better. So yeah, use code Anime Plus for 10% off.
Yeah, link will be in the description. But yo, back to the episode. Let's start this one off with one of the wildest stories that we got from this week. And honestly, bro, I did not see this one coming. But apparently, Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League film is getting a sequel. So I guess this is a second film to Batman Ninja, which I didn't even know was a thing, bro. So apparently, it's like an anime film. And yeah, I mean, Batman anime, bro, kind of crazy, bro.
That's all I know is for the DC fans, the Marvel fans, the superhero fans, we coming. We taking over, bro. Like that's it. Like none of this shit where it's like the two entities are separate. We're not separate no more, bro. We're literally coming in, we're taking over. Again, anime is a medium and it's not just a a piece of art. Well, technically it's a piece of art, but like it's not one style. It's any type of genre can go into this medium, which I mean that's the beauty of anime. Anyone can get into it. I know a lot of people that literally don't get into anime because of the way because they think it's cartoon, right? But the fact is that it's just a medium, just like Family Guy is a cartoon, but it's for adults. The same way South Park is a cartoon for adults. Anime doesn't necessarily mean that it's for kids or there's a certain vibe or connotation geared towards it, but it's more so a medium where you can enjoy a certain genre. So, I mean, I'm hyped for Batman. This will definitely bring in a ton of new people into anime. Plus, bro, the Yakuza League? Damn. We're getting some Yakuza versus Batman.
I don't know, bro. This shit seems kind of hype, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, Batman's already hyped. Throw in the Yakuza's already hyped too. Throw in both of those, that's like a mission for success right there. You're throwing in two hype entities. Bam. I love it.
Facts. This is also done by Warner Bros. Japan, which keep in mind is doing the new Suicide Squad Isekai anime, which is coming out next month, I believe. So just a heads up, maybe that might be a precursor to what this one is. And again, this is also a sequel, so I haven't seen the first one, but apparently the first one was hype enough to get a sequel. So yeah, I mean, I'll have to check at least one of these out and see what this DC anime collab's looking like. You feel me?
It's gonna be sick. I have a feeling.
Thanks. All right, you want to get on to the next one?
Let's go.
All right. So we got the first Haikyuu movie coming to the US. It's already out and it ranked number 7 upon opening weekend, which honestly, for an anime movie in the US is pretty hype. I mean, we're gonna have obviously a ton of big name movies out there, but for a final season basically of an anime that is obviously foreign to the United States is kind of crazy, bro. Like if you think about it that way. So shout out to Haikyuu. This is the first of two films that will be coming out to kind of end the series. But yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily know when the second film's coming out, but this one did numbers 3.5 million in the first weekend, not even week, first weekend.
Damn, yo. IQ doing number 7? Like that? Shit, bro. I gotta watch this. But the thing is, I haven't watched IQ yet. So I really can't get into it like that. But the fact that this is an anime, right?
Hmm.
Like me, I can't watch this. Even though I love anime, I can't watch this because I never watched Haikyuu. And
Yeah.
it's crazy this is ranked number 7 in the US. Like the fact that this it's so limited to only Haikyuu watchers and it's still number 7. It just means that so many people out here in the US watch Haikyuu. And I mean the reason for that is definitely Haikyuu on Netflix. Haikyuu's been on Netflix for a minute. Is it still on Netflix?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like every and I was talking to Ari about this before. I find some of the animes that I watch just browsing Netflix because like right now I'm watching this weird like karate anime and I think it's only one season, but it's been so hype and I would have never like like came across it if it wasn't for Netflix. So I mean, thank God for Netflix for having anime and being able to introduce us to, anime. And bro, number 7 for an anime in the US is hype as fuck, bro.
Facts. And honestly, the only reason I haven't watched it, because y'all know me, I love my sports anime. But the only reason I haven't watched it is because I completely forgot what happened, and I've just been way too lazy to do a whole recap. I think the last season that came out was in like peak COVID times, like 2020, we're talking. So it's been a minute. I did talk to one member in our Discord, and she was saying that she went to watch it, and it was really, really good. She was saying so. I mean, I got my hopes up high for this one. Obviously, I know if it's in a film, it's gonna go hard. Haikyuu obviously is one of the biggest sports anime out there, so I'm excited for it, man. And once I catch up on the recap, I might go see in theaters, but I'll probably end up waiting for the second part to drop just because my dumbass can't remember information like that. So I'm gonna have to like watch it back to back. You feel me?
I get you, bro. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, I gotta watch the whole Haikyuu and then watch this, bro.
Facts.
Straight up. But yeah, let's get into the next one.
So the next one is one of the random stories that came out this week, and it's actually kind of cool in a different way. But Kadokawa is debuting with something called Kadokawa Masterpiece Comics label, or I guess that's what their label is called. But what they're coming out to is basically what they're doing is they're taking a bunch of like old literary classics and they're turning them into manga. So think of like I don't know, Beowulf and things like that. Like we're talking The Great Gatsby. I know they're doing them that for sure. I
The
can't remember
Great Gatsby anime version?
manga, but yeah.
Manga version? That's wild, bro. Holy shit. I mean, it's sick. I want to see them make one first, and then I could really,
Yeah.
um,
Here, I gotta list a couple of the manga,
okay.
or I guess it's stories that are getting turned into manga. So here they are. The Silent Meow. I don't know what that one is. Tunes of Tono. The Alchemist.
Oh no.
On an Image, and then The Great Gatsby.
So this is my thoughts, right?
Yeah.
I think that firstly, it's gonna bring a whole new people because I would say the average anime watcher is not reading these books. Let's
Hmm.
be right, unless you're reading it in like high school literature or some shit like that. But this will this will get a ton of people to watch that firstly, or read up on that, gain the knowledge on that. But also, it, for the people that have watched it and also do read manga, it'll also give them a good visualization of what's happening because a lot of these stories and novels, they're just words. So we have to use our imagination to kind of sum up the characters, the settings, and the plot and whatnot. But if we have the manga, we have images and everything like that, we're going to see how everything looks, and that adds a whole layer of like enjoyability to a novel. So I mean, I love that.
Bro, real talk, man. I am 100% never gonna read the original books. Obviously,
Exactly.
my curiosity has been piqued by them, but I'm just honestly, realistically speaking, I'm not gonna read it. But if it was in manga format, I would give it a higher percentage. I honestly might still not read it. It might be like from a 0% chance to like a 5% chance. but at least that 5% exists, you know what I mean? And if it were to become an anime, then I would probably jump up to like a 50%, especially if something small. But yeah, I mean it's kind of a cool idea, you know. There are some like old school literary classics that I've been wanting to like just know about, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's an audio book or like a TV show. I wouldn't necessarily read it, but that's just because that's how I am. But the fact that they are getting manga adaptation is kind of cool. I mean, out of all of these, I don't really know any of them. The Great Gatsby I've heard of at least, but I don't even know what that's about to be completely honest. But
You're not alone. Trust.
my guy.
You are not alone, bro. Let me tell you that much. I heard of The Great Gatsby, never read it. I think the only like, and it's not even on this list, is Julius Caesar. Is the only thing I read, and that's something I read in high school because I had to. So yeah,
No, I would definitely read like a manga adaptation of like Romeo and Juliet because we have so many like different versions. I don't even know what the original version is. So I would be down to read the manga for that. I think I mentioned earlier, which I was just saying some random literary classic that I remember from high school. Beowulf, bro. I feel like I'd read that because that shit was kind of lit. But
Bay,
yeah,
Bay what?
Beowulf,
Baywatch?
Beowulf.
Bay.
Yeah, it was
Never
like
heard.
in my British literature class. I don't know, it's so random. I don't know why I remember it. I just thought it was
I'm dead. British literature, bro.
yeah, I have no idea why I had to take that, but I did.
Yeah. The moral of the story is, if you want to actually, most anime or slash manga readers are never going to read these books, so this is going to give them an opportunity to actually visualize and read these books with enjoyment. So I really like what they're doing, and it just increases the whole aspect of manga being a medium and people enjoying it anywhere or like regardless of what genre they're used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think it's like you were saying for the whole Batman thing. I think anime and manga itself is a great medium, has a ton of verticals, and it's very fluid. Like you could, like this isn't the first, like we've seen this trend a ton of times now, where something is an original work, whatever it might be, and then you can turn it into a manga, you can turn it into anime, you can turn it into a movie, you can turn it into a film, live action. It's kind of crazy. It's obviously very fluid, so it's kind of cool to see. But yeah, that those are my final takes on that. But you want to watch the next one on?
Let's get it.
We low-key have a ton of anime slash Netflix news, but to start this one off, we got a new live action series called Bet, and it's being based off the Kakegurui manga, which is also a very popular anime.
Look,
It's basically a story about like a bunch of students that like bet like high stake gambling and shit like that in school, which is kind of cool. I've never
yeah.
watched it, even though I might possibly be a little bit of a gambling addict.
Look, I'm about to watch for top left. Low key. What the fuck? She bad as hell, yo.
Oh, dude, bro.
Um,
Is Miku Martinio.
that's her name?
In case you want to look it up later on, bro. I got you, man.
Hold on, yo. Let me do a bit of research real quick. What other film she been in? No, I'm joking. But yeah, what's this? So this is gonna be about like betting in general. How does that work?
Yeah, so let me read the synopsis of the story. So it's based off the original manga or whatever, but I don't think it's gonna be like toe to toe for it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be the same thing. I think it's just based off of. But here's a synopsis. In Bet, so again, the name of the series is Bet. The boarding school's hierarchy is upturned when Yumiko, a mysterious transfer student, arrives from Japan with a dark secret and a gambling prowess that puts her in the crosshairs of the powerful student council. Ultimately, her revenge quest threatens to upend the school's status quo entirely. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a weak synopsis here, but you can tell like the gambling gonna go crazy.
No, it's about to go crazy. Low key, I may or may not be on her Instagram right now. God damn. Might
Say
watch this now.
it again?
I said I might watch this now.
Okay, yeah, me too. Honestly, man,
It's fucking good.
I've seen like the I guess you could say the characters for Kakegurui, and they're just like they never really appealed to me. It looked like hell out of pocket, but I could see myself watching this, bro. I feel like it would
Yeah,
be
I can definitely see myself watching this for a fact.
yeah. I'll watch it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
not only for her, but it's also it's also a very intricate plot, in my opinion.
yeah.
But
No, I love like high stake game shows or I don't even know, stuff like that. So I feel like I would definitely enjoy this one. Seems like a fun
Yeah,
one.
I think we're both gonna enjoy this one heavily.
All right, let's move on to the next one. So again, Netflix is going crazy out here. So they basically released a report where they talked about like the most viewed shows in the second half of 2023. So I got a list out here. Obviously, with the reason why we're mentioning it is because we have one that's very important slash very hype in the anime community. But do you want me to kind of list off 10 through 1 and then we can talk about
Yeah,
the
let's
that
get it.
pretty big? Sorry, man. I just seen your we we can't talk about that, the potty filming, but
We cannot, bro. It's explicit, but yeah,
all
let's
right,
get.
so let's go on. So coming in number 10, and let me know if you watch any of these. We got The Lincoln Lawyer season 2, 35.5 million views. Number 9, Virgin River season 5.
Nope.
Number 8, Coco Melon season 8.
Not at all, bro. I'm not watching Coco Melon.
7,
Maybe my
Beckham.
nephews.
Have you heard of Beckham Limited Series? I guess the limited series.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Number 6, at least I know these ones right here. Sex Education season 4.
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. No.
All right. Number 5, The Witcher season 3.
Heard of it again, never watched it.
Yeah, almost 48 million views for them. Then we got Lupin Part 3.
Never heard of it, never watched it.
Number 3, we got Who is Aaron Carter, 50 million views.
Never heard of it, never watched it.
And number 2, we got Dear Child, which is a limited series at 52.5 million. And
Never heard of it, never watched it. God damn, y'all, am I uncultured or what?
well, which one? I know exactly which one you did watch. Number 1, bro.
Hell yeah. I mean, yo,
We got
One Piece?
One Piece live action season 1, 71.6 million views.
I mean, yo, you cannot expect anything less from One Piece. One Piece is the greatest show, greatest piece of fiction ever created. It's a masterpiece. It doesn't matter if it's an anime, it doesn't matter if it's manga, it doesn't matter if it's in webtoons, it doesn't matter if it's in light novel, it doesn't matter if it's in novel, it doesn't matter if it's in whatever. That shit is gonna be number one. So, I mean, I'm hyped. Obviously, One Piece is gonna be number one. I'm kind of surprised Avatar's not up here.
Well, this is the second half of 2023, so Avatar wasn't out yet.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, they really didn't have anything good then, except One Piece.
Right.
Yeah.
Other
Okay.
than that, bro, I just wanted to highlight the fact that this had almost 20 million more views than this place one did, which is kind of insane.
I mean, bro, the hard carry of Netflix for a while was One Piece. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I had so many people that weren't anime watchers or manga readers or anything anime or anime related. Like they were watching One Piece and they would always come up to me like, yo, I'm about to watch One Piece. I'm about to watch live action. You've been talking so much about it. I'm about to see what it's about. And then people get hooked. So
Yeah.
I love that One Piece, and Netflix and One Piece really collaborated and did what they did.
Yeah, I mean, big ups, but I think we should talk about the next story because it kind of ties in. Next story,
Oh
obviously,
shit!
we talked about season 2 of One Piece was already confirmed, but now it looks like the filming of seasons 2 and 3 are going to be back to back, which ultimately confirms the season 3 at the very least, but it might come out sooner than we think. So earlier reports that we actually covered on this episode, or not this episode, but this podcast, was that season 2 is coming out in 2025 and filming was supposed to start in summer. So it looks like the filming for both seasons are have started, which means hopefully season 2 will be on schedule in 2025 and maybe season 3 will come out at the end of 2025, early 2026 if we're lucky, but that's definitely good news here for sure.
No, this is sick, bro. I'm hype. Obviously, I've watched One Piece, been the biggest One Piece fan for God knows how long. But I actually love the live action, and it kind of gives me that feeling of being able to watch it one more time with
Yeah.
a fresh pair of eyes. And I love how they sum everything up. They do obviously they leave some important details, but you can't get everything in live action, and the details that they do get, immaculate. Every second counts. They make every second count. So unlike One Piece's pacing, they did a really good job with this. So I'm
Yeah.
hyped, waiting for season two. Definitely gonna watch season two and season three. Yeah.
One thing that I will say is they got to start doing more back to backs because they're not trying to have like the casting, like the actors and stuff. They're gonna start looking mad old by the time we get towards the end of One Piece. So they gotta get on the back to back. They can't just do it for season 2 and 3. They gotta just keep going on. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly, bro. I mean, Luffy has looked pretty much 17 to 19 or whatever. I mean, that's his actual age, but he's looked the same for a very long time, for 25 years almost. And if not 15 years, he's looked pretty much the same. So
Mhm.
people age in real life, and you can't just draw people like that. And I'd love to see this original Luffy stay as long as he can. So I mean, that's a very good point you brought up.
Facts. It doesn't help either that we had the writer's strike and the actor's strike.
Oh
Right
yeah, facts.
when that kind of delayed the whole process even longer.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, let's get on to the next one.
Jinx, I was about to say that.
Bro, next one, bro. One last Netflix piece of news and then we'll move on. But Netflix is adding the Godzilla minus one movie, which was a very popular film. Obviously, it came out of Japan, so that's the reason why we're talking about it. Bro, I actually ended up seeing the trailer for this on Netflix, and it looked pretty wild, man. Obviously, it's nothing that I'd say would blow my mind. You know what I mean? I'm not a big Godzilla fan, but yo, this is like I don't know, man. Godzilla's a huge franchise, bro, and this one coming out of Japan is kind of interesting.
No, it's what's crazy is when I was showing you the anime I watched on Netflix,
Yeah.
I saw Godzilla. It was ranked number one. I didn't even know that. I
Wait.
thought that was like a new movie. I was kind of confused over there. But damn, bro, I'm gonna watch this for sure. I might watch this weekend then. Damn.
Damn, bro. I mean, it's earned $56 million in the United States and $50 million internationally. So
Didn't a Godzilla movie just come out in the U.S.?
I wonder if it was this one. It might not have been. I don't know. I'm not, like I said
I
before.
think that one was like in theaters. I don't know honestly.
Yeah. Well, this one came out of Japan, so it might have took a little while ago. Um, yeah, I'm not completely sure if I'm being completely honest, man.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan. I was about to say King Kong because I feel like they're always paired up together.
Right.
But yeah, I mean it's still a cool concept, and I will watch this because it's on Netflix. So hell
Yeah.
yeah.
One thing I will say is based off the trailer, what I saw, it looked like it was more traditional Japan, where it takes place a little longer ago, and you would see like a lot of World War II-esque traditions kept alive. Like I saw one part of the trailer where I think it was like a wife was yelling at the husband for like running away. She said something like you have no honor or something like that because dude was running away. So definitely if you like the old traditional like post World War II slash kind of in the depths of World War II Japanese values slash traditions, if you like enjoy that movie setting, you might enjoy this one. But yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's get it.
This one's wild, bro. So, My Hero is reportedly entering its epilogue where the mangaka um, has basically said the manga will continue for quote unquote a while as it quote unquote returns to its title. So, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything if you guys are manga readers, but I did see a picture of Deku. It wasn't really a time skip, but like appearance change, obviously. And based off of that, you can kind of tell like, yo, we're starting to get towards the end of the series. I mean, we are now that it's in its epilogue, but it sounds like he's gonna try to stretch it out for a little bit and give us a satisfying ending, which is a good thing for us.
So wait, what's an epilogue?
Epilogue is like at the end of a show or series.
Okay, 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 okay. Damn, yo, Issa, my boy. Sad times are coming, man.
Here, bro.
Bittersweet, huh?
So we're here, man. The end of My Hero is almost here.
Bittersweet ending. I mean, My Hero. Honestly, I will give it its flowers. It's for the past couple of years, even though it has generated a ton of weirdos in terms of its fan base. Taking that aside, it's a masterful anime. People have loved it. Even though I don't enjoy it as much, I think as it continues, it grows on to me. So I think I'm at a place now where it's decent, bro. It's I'm not gonna say it's bad, bro.
Yeah.
Not bad. It was a good anime. It's left an impact. It's done a shit ton for the anime community, the manga community. And it's sad to see one of the greats leave, bro, because this is one of the popular ones in the newer generation. Obviously, like I'm not part of that generation, but all the kids that grew up with My Hero, it gave them a very good story to look through, and good just role model in Midoriya, in Deku, and it's been so long since I called him Midoriya. Bro, I thought I fucked up the name for a second when I called him Midoriya. And then also like All Might, he's like the Superman. He's that the guy that gives you courage, the guy that gives you motivation and whatnot. So I mean for all the young ones, a great one is coming to an end. But as that happens, new ones will come through. But this has definitely left its mark and cemented its place in the anime universe and community, for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, no matter what you think about the show, the series, or you could even say the fan base, the fact that the manga crossed 100 million copies is just absolutely nuts. It's a feat that only 20 or ish, 20-ish, 25 series has ever done in the entirety of like, I guess, manga history. So it's definitely cemented as one of the all-time greats, and we're just waiting for the ending at this point. But yo, let's move on to the next one, man. Speaking of endings.
Let's get it.
Bro, Twin Star Exorcist manga is ending in 3 chapters. Own, I know you probably don't know this series, but I remember watching this on Crunchyroll in like 2016. And I was like, damn, bro, because back then was like, I don't know, man. I feel like there wasn't really any series that I was into back then. It was kind of just like, yo, we just watch whatever has a tag that says hot or popular on it. I'll just watch that. And at the time I came across this one, I watched the whole entire first season. Honestly, didn't really love it, but I do know this one is like super popular. So I figured I'd throw this one in here real quick because it is ending. And like I said
Damn, bro.
before, bro, this came out in, I think the anime came out in 2016. So that means it's been running for quite some times. Yeah, right here, November 2013, bro. So it's been 11 years. So this one's ending too after a long time.
Damn, brother. I mean, I haven't really heard of this or seen it, so I can't say too much about it. But the fact that it's been running for this long, it has definitely developed a ton of fans. And my sorrows and congratulations go out to the fans. Congratulations for actually ending the anime and completing it and getting through the whole story. Obviously, sorrow in the fact that we won't be able to see anymore. But, you know, all good things come to an end. So, I mean,
You know
good
what's
shit.
interesting about this
Yeah.
one compared to what we were just talking about My Hero?
What's up?
So we talked about how Hirokoshi, like the author of My Hero, is just saying it's going to continue for quote unquote a short while, and it just entered like the epilogue, I guess you can say. This one's final arc started in November 2020, so it's been in its final arc for 4 years. Again, I don't know if it's been on any hiatuses or anything like that, but I just found it kind of interesting to see that this is has been in its final arc for 4 years. So I wonder if it means, do we get, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 more years of My Hero, or is it just gonna be like a year's worth? I don't know, man. I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah. I think we're so. I mean, I don't know too much about My Hero and stuff like that, but what I will say is when they start like alluding to the end, that means there's a bit left, I think. And
Gotcha.
you said this was 4 years till the end? Damn. This took 4 years to kind of finish up. I think we still have a good amount left for My Hero. But again, I think the anime itself, there's a very long time for it to end. So I am, chilling for now.
Facts, facts. All right, let's get into the last and final story of today. Bro, we've been talking about Sakamoto Days for a minute now. We talked about how we got an anime adaptation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, obviously, we hype, but Sakamoto Days fans, bro, y'all should get even more lit, bro, because the manga is getting a spin-off. It's coming out on July 4th. It's going to be called Sakamoto Holidays. I can only expect it's going to be another comedy. It's going to be fun. It's going to be chill, relaxing. You know what I mean? We just got a Kaiju number 8 spin-off. I forget exactly what it's called, but kind of cool to see we're getting a bunch of spin-offs for a very popular series.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about Sakamoto Days for a couple weeks now, and my boy Uncle Ben keeps keeps making an appearance. I mean, bro, starting up very soon. Also, starting up on USA's Independence Day, so that's another lit one.
Kind of cool. It's like holidays and it's on a holiday, even though
Yeah,
it's
facts.
in Japan. Whatever, man. Who cares? Kind of cool. It works out.
It works out for us.
Nice. All right, yo, I feel like that's gonna be it for this episode. We had a pretty unique week from all these random ass newses, to be honest. Obviously nothing was too crazy, but at the same time, it wasn't like a completely dull and boring week. So with that being said, that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll catch you guys in the next episode of Anime Plus. And until then, y'all take care and have a good one. Peace.
Peace.